Hello and welcome back to my channel on episodes of Absolutely Gross Things, and this week seems to have a theme. A Texas school decides it's a good idea to assign a chivalry assignment that has one part of the assignment was girls should not be outspoken outside of the classroom, dressing to please men, walking behind men, not questioning men, and learning to be ladylike. We just discussed this in the Classically Abby and the other pastor's thing. But this is an actual school in Texas trying to teach girls that they should not have an opinion outside of the classroom because it might upset men. They should dress as a way to please men. They should walk behind men, and they should talk in an appropriate manner. Again, that pleases men. And how you can incorporate chivalry from, the 1500s into today's lessons or into today's life. So what they're trying to teach young girls is not to be assertive, not to state your opinions, not to show that you're smart. That's what a Texas school is trying to teach. Oh, and dressing to please men. First off, let's start there. Ladies, if you want to walk around in pajama pants with your hair in a messy bun and a t-shirt all day, go for it. If you want to dress in a full 18th century gown and that makes you comfortable and happy, go for it. If you want to dress in leggings and a t-shirt, go for it. If you want to get dressed in nice clothing like a dress every day, go for it. But you should absolutely not pick your outfits to what's going to please men or what is going to keep their because you are not responsible for the thoughts of men. You are not responsible for pleasing them. They are, in this case, they're teenagers, but in general life, they're grown adults and they need to act like it. And teenagers are also old enough to know that it's your body, not theirs, and you are not responsible to them in any way, shape, or form. The next one I want to go over is the not having an opinion outside of your classroom. Women, do not let Christian ideology, and that's what this is the purity culture thing all over again, make you think that you have to dumb yourself down or you can't be who you are because you have to please a man. I am a loud, opinionated pain in the ass. My husband will agree. Hi, babe, I love you. And he puts up with me. He loves me. He married me, knowing that I'm a loud, opinionated pain in the ass. I think. I hope. I don't know if he knows yet. We'll have to ask him. Even though he sits up here and watches me make these videos. You also do not have to dumb yourself down and not have an opinion on things. Because believe it or not, women are just as capable as men in having an opinion. We are just as capable of men in making up our own minds. It is not our job to make them feel better. It is not our job to make them feel smart. It is our job to make sure that we are taken care of, that we are happy. Self-care comes first. Not, is this going to upset him if I come off too smart? Is this going to hurt his fragile ego if I come off too smart? Absolutely not. As for the walking behind men, this is not a submissive, meek thing. This is not a women are beneath men. Like, why would a school teach this to young girls? Why on earth would a school do this? This is not the 1950s. This is not a place where we are not allowed to be in the same spaces as men and equal as men. We have the same value as men, the same brains as men. We are just as capable as men. And to have women sitting to tell young girls not to have an opinion, to watch how they talk and walk and speak and do everything specifically to please men. We are not here as your playthings. We are not here specifically to please you. That is not our job. If you cannot find happiness outside of keeping us down, there's something very wrong with you. And any school that wants to teach this is absolutely sickening to a degree in which I cannot emphasize enough. This is not okay. No school curriculum should be teaching this. And yes, it was pulled because of the outrage, but this shouldn't even be considered as a thought to teach young girls nowadays. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. Women, your thoughts, your opinions, how you dress, how you act, if it makes you happy, you are not responsible to men. And I am kind of alarmed by how many times I've had to say that today. You are not responsible to men. Men can handle themselves, and you do not have to dumb yourself down. You do not have to dress how you want or what you think would be pleasing to them. You don't. Be you, be comfortable in who you are, and screw the idiots that want to say you have to be a certain way, you have to look a certain way, you have to act a certain way, and you cannot have opinions of your own, because they are wrong. This is not the 1950s. We won that battle, and we are not going back. All right, guys, I will see you later.